Hello there. BoBo the Bitcoiner is back. The last episode I explained Byzantine generous problem. I hope you understand that. The problem basically is how to ensure a message is delivered in its original form without being disturbed, manipulated, distorted, or hijacked by somebody in between. And Satoshi Nakamoto solved it with Bitcoin mining. The proper word is proof of work, which is a cryptographic hash function again that will generate a deterministic random result. So what do you do? Each general is replaced by a miner, a node in the Bitcoin ecosystem. All right. The miner will do the proof of work and also check that the source of digital money is being spent, the money is not being double spent with the same money. If you want Bitcoin, you cannot double spend one Bitcoin. Then they complete a cryptographic solution called proof of work. We now call it Bitcoin mining. So how does it work? Okay. The miners will pick a random of unconfirmed transaction from the mempool. Remember the last time we talked about this? Unconfirmed transaction in the mempool. All right? And put this into a block of 1 megabyte as designed in the Bitcoin protocol. Roughly about 1,000 transactions can go into one block, all right, depending on the size of each transaction. All the miners will do the same thing, all right? Fill up one block. As you fill up one block, that block of that miner will generate a nose, which is another long strings of alphanumerical character, this time with a lot of zero in front. Okay, let me explain before I show this. Now, the job of the miner is very simple, actually. All right. Just simply guess the new block strings of alphanumerical character with a certain number of leading zero in front. And this process is called proof of work. So simple. Of course, the system helped the miner, giving them SHA-256 hash calculator. Okay, now I explain. No. This is proof of work. Okay. When it put into a block, it will generate a nose. This is a nose. And you see, it starts with a lot of zero in front. And the miner use the help of the system to generate the result. This is called SHA-256 hash calculator. What you do here is calculate one time, calculate two times, calculate three times, four times, five times. In this example here is 5 times. The result is this. Miners had to get this result to match this result. It's a simple job, but a lot of effort, okay? And it needs super or numerous super fast computer chips to try this every microsecond, 24/7 non-stop. You know, to strike or to hash or to get one block correct, it takes quadrillions of attempts to strike the lottery. Worse than 4D, I tell you. Worse than Toto, for sure. Worse than Big Strip. The Bitcoin ecosystem is programmed in such a way that in approximately every 10 minutes, one miner in the whole world will get a chance to hit it right. Why 10 minutes? I'll leave it to the next session to explain. So this is how proof of work basically. Try. All right. Once a miner strike the correct answer in the block, a candidate block is then created. A candidate block will contain the detail of the successful block. The detail of this block successful, how many transactions are there? Maybe 998. What is the block reward? Today, the block reward is 6.25 Bitcoin. What is the difficulty? Here again, the difficulty adjustment, I will explain in the next session. It goes together with the 10 minute. Why is 10 minutes? Because of the difficulty adjustment. That we'll explain later. This block, we just saw the linkage to the previous block, which we call the parent block. And of course, a timestamp when this block was mined or proof of work. And this is the result is called a block hash. So the successful block hash will then be announced to the whole Bitcoin ecosystem, to all the nodes in the Bitcoin ecosystem. All right. Remember, this particular miner solved this problem. But at the same time, every miners in the whole world is also solving their own block, right? But once this guy or these miners solve the block, he announced to all the nodes in the Bitcoin ecosystem, all the other miners working on their own block will then throw away. Because that block that he's working may consist some transaction that is being solved already. So that block that he's working become a waste of time. Then all the miner, including the one who just got it successful, will take up a new block of 1 megabyte, put in all the transaction and start over in the same way, repeat and repeat and repeat. This is how whole thing works. Now, when a successful block is announced to the whole network, it also at the same time registered into the nodes of all the computer in the network. All right. And that block is linked to the previous block in sequence. This is called distributed ledger. Again, a new invention by Satoshi, which today is now called a blockchain. And this blockchain is residing in every computer or node of the Bitcoin ecosystem. And this is how it looks now. Where's my paper? Yeah. Okay. This is a link of all the block. This is the parent block. All right. Every parent block will hash a nonce. All right. When the second guy do a new block comes in, registered, you will see that they carry a linkage from one node to another. This is the parent block. This is the infant block, we call it. All right. And then continue, next block comes in, the same thing. This guy nodes is now registered into the new one, and the new one will create their own nodes. So this is linkage is very, very important. All right. And this linkage, or we call it chain, blockchain, cannot be broken. All right. I'll give you an example why. You see, a blockchain is like a safe box again. Every block is like every block requires a key to reveal to open. Since in blockchain, every block is linked and correlated to the previous block. All right. If someone want to hack or want to change some contents in the change, in this example, let's say someone want to make some change to this block number 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. All right, up to 10 here. He has to start from number 10. Wait, he has to start from number 10. That is the last block or latest block. Find a solution to unlock it, and then move down to block number 9. Find a solution to unlock it, and then move down and down and down until you reach block number 3. That's where you want to change the content inside there, for example. All right. With Satoshi Nakamoto cryptographic hashing, it's almost impossible to do that. Not to mention at the block 3, even at the last block, the latest block, it's almost impossible to hack the decentralized blockchain. On top of that, this blockchain resides in every computer, every node in the system. And the system is always counter-checking each other. Majority consensus. How can you change one computer block and then move to the next computer and try to change and hack as many computers as possible in the network? Whatever you do, the system counter check, majority win. This is how Satoshi Nakamoto solved the Byzantine generals problem with a system called proof of work mining, which require very high-speed computer, massive power crunching to simultaneously solve the hard mathematical cryptographic problem. When they solve, the message delivered to all the computer without human involvement. That's where all the general get the message correctly. Now, proof of work became the first administration of Byzantine fault tolerance on the blockchain. Satoshi Nakamoto. Bravo. Oh, I'm going quite long already. I think I better skip now and continue with next session, all right? Thank you for watching. Next session will be also very interesting. Keep in touch. Bye-bye.